formation here on first down. And he's got his tight end, Cook, in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Lynch will lead up the Broncos here with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing here, Lynch on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Carlos Henderson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Watch it now, Barney, Leopard.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lynch. Over the middle, he's got Deshaun Hamilton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
They'll run with D'Angelo Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The best thing that ever happened to Mario Edwards Jr., in my estimation, was moving from defensive end into defensive tackle.
Why is that?
I think he had such good size, but his quickness now is overwhelming when he works inside against guards and centers. And that allows him to make plays as one we just saw there, getting into the backfield and getting a tackle for the loss.
On 2nd down, Lynch. Over the middle, complete. That's Hamilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Well, they go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
Here we go now. Green.
On the carry is Henderson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. from midfield now. Here's Lynch. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
They'll run with Henderson. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Mario Edwards Jr. there to bring him down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now, Barney, Detroit, set, blue 90, Leopard.
Lynch looking to throw on second, complete outright to Jake Butt, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They run again on 1st down, Lynch. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On 2nd down, here's Carr. Forced out to his left. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
After the interception, here's Lynch. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Carlos Henderson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A second down carry for Booker. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Watch you now, Barney!
On 3rd down, Lynch. That one taken in by Carlos Henderson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Watch you now, Barney! Leopard!
Now Henderson. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Barney! All right, here we go. Blue line!
Back to the ground. This one over Freeman. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. Well, I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Lucky 56. Leopard! Over! All right, now, Lucky 56. Hot!
Now Lynch on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Freeman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Lynch. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Yeah, 98's down. 58, 98.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. All right, get set, fellas. That one's got 4.
Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
29. 637. 808. That's it. That's it.
To throw on 3rd down, Carr. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Isaac Yianderman in there to pick it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Cooper was the intended target. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Henderson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Back there, not Philly. Here we go. Over.
On 2nd down, here's Lynch. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. 1:57 to go in this first half. Back to Denver right after this. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Paxton Lynch on 3rd and long. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this from 39. And McManus able to put it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And now Oakland ready to take the field.
Express.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Bryant. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Nelson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On second down, Washington. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Carr now on first down. Rolling to his right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take this one down to the 20-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Carr now to throw. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
All right, get set, fellas.
Carr now on first down. Over the middle, Amari Cooper is complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on first. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they boot it through, and now we're all square after 2 quarters of play.
And what's that great term you taught me? They're level, right? They got back to level. Now they get to go back in the locker room, regroup, and start over in the second half.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. So we have reached halftime. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Lynch again. Throw right side going to be taken in by Henderson. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Lynch. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The result, a first down, as the quick slant gets him 14. Lynch now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He can't get him down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
To throw on 2nd down. Lynch escaping the pressure right. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. gun, Lynch. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They convert on third with a gain of 22. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39. Check.
Booker on 1st down. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Over. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lynch over the middle. He finds Henderson complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down. Lynch now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Now let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Lucky 56. Over. Gun. Here we go now. Blue landed. Over. Leopard.
From the gun, Lynch finds Jake Butt over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Gun.
Operating from the gun, Lynch. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. He's at the 50, the 40, 30, 20, 10. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Dancing to his left. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's... out of bounds.
There are also family members located on every level of the building.
Express. Later 9. 808.
Now Carr on the bootleg. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The Raiders on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. On third down, they go Lynch. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what... will be an interesting 4th and 1. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.